Tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tackle for Loss show. Tackle your losses with the Tackle for Loss show. I'm your host with the most, Cree. Joined over there as usual, Kiefer.
Hey, hey.
In the middle is Grayson.
Hello.
And in New York, as per also usual, Harry Rose.
Hello. Go Florida Panthers.
Yeah, they won today.
Yeah.
Very good.
Did they win convincingly?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was 5-1.
Yeah. Oh, 5-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sam Reinhart scored 4 goals.
Damn. They made me money today. They were paying $2 to win head to head.
No, they weren't.
No, they weren't.
No, Oilers were.
Oilers were paying $2.35.
What did I take them at? Carry on. I'll have a look what I took them at.
If you chances are you could have taken them at -1.5, which definitely hit.
Yeah, I had a bet on that game, and I had 2 out of the 4 legs. I had Panthers -1.5. I had over 1.5 goals in the third period, and I had the 2 that missed. Carter Verhaeghe and Sam Bennett to score. Neither of them did.
No. Sam Reinhart decided to score all of the goals on his own.
Nice.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Matthew Tkachuk got one too.
I had another bet earlier this week. I had another multi. I had Florida Panthers to lose against the Oilers to win that.
Dumbass.
I had McDavid anytime score. He didn't score in that. But I had Mongols to win against Liquid. They won. I had Vitality to beat Namiga, and they won. And then I had Males to beat Males to beat FaZe, and FaZe won. So that also lost. Then I had a baseball one. I had a baseball one that I tested. This is the one I said I was going to test to see how it went. Which was 4 legs. Pittsburgh's Pirates and Marlins under 6.5 in the first 5. That hit. Baltimore Orioles, Detroit Tigers under 6.5 in the first 5. That hit. The Royals versus Yankees over 3.5 in the first 5. That hit. And then Padres versus Dodgers over 3.5 in the first 5. That missed. So I lost that one too.
Got it.
So yeah, I just lost this week.
I had the Panthers, you're right, at -1.5.
Nice.
But this week I've just been playing Rule of Threes. Been going back to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so from the Reddit, I grab 2 bets, basically, 2 or 3 bets, and just make Rule of Threes out of them. So I'm up 1 unit.
Nice.
Playing all week, up 1 unit.
Nice. Hey, that's
down 1 unit.
That's
so,
what
yeah.
that's what we do it. That's why we do it.
That's why we do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the meme going on at the moment? So I forget why I do this or whatever it might be.
I don't know.
This is why I do it for.
Don't know that one.
Yeah. Ryan's not editing it. Cree, put that meme up.
No, you gotta
Put that. Oh, Cree, where are we this week?
Crazy. You know what's crazy?
What's that?
We're in front of a blue
Yeah,
screen.
we're nowhere. We're just
We're in the ocean.
Oh shit.
Isaiah put a bet on the video last week. You want to see it?
Did he?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, he actually almost won it too.
But he didn't.
He had the US Open bet.
Okay.
His alma mater from Oklahoma State, Victor Hovland, to win the US Open at plus 5,500. So
Wow.
that would have paid him massively.
Yeah. I like the supporting the home team though.
And he came third or something.
Yeah, he did. I put
Interesting.
$5 on him before the final day.
Oh, really?
He was paying like $7.50 or some shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was coming close. And then at one point, everyone was over par. And I was like, holy shit, he might come back. And I needed a 2-shot swing on the last hole. And JJ Spawn decided to sink a putt from 64 feet.
Yeah, I gotta say.
And ice it.
Well, speaking of Oklahoma State, see, they won Bedlam this year.
Oh, baseball.
It's a variety of sports. I think overall they won Bedlam.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Football's just not in it anymore.
So
Right.
they had an inter-school sports day.
Basically, yeah.
They won it.
And they won.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
Go
Nice. Nice.
Go Bucks.
The US Open, I agree with what I've been seeing some people sound like. Look, this is probably a very controversial opinion on the matter.
You
Hey,
controversial?
phrase it
No
in
chance.
a real way.
Oh, gotcha.
As in a real way.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. When I'm watching the PGA, I don't want to see a pro player that is the best of the best shooting the same score as fucking the guy at the municipal course down the road.
Ah, okay.
The reason I watch the fucking pros and watch the PGA Tour is to see dudes shooting fucking 20 under. I want to see them hitting a shot and shaping the shot, doing this to it, doing that on it, putting back spin on it, whatever they want to do to it, not fucking hacking it and like who can make the least amount of mistakes. I don't care who can make the least amount of mistakes. That's not what I watch golf for. I watch golf to see sick shots.
Fair enough. I don't
And so
watch
I'm
golf.
fucking sick. I'm sick of like this tournament. It's like the some of the lowest scores were like, oh, I shot 2 under today. Oh, that's an amazing score. Well done.
Right,
It's kinda
okay.
like Jevon shoots fucking better than that at Narrawahia. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. That's
What-
the most Kiwi
like
line I've ever.
what the fuck's the point in me watching the PGA and watching these pros shoot this when I could go watch Jevon play and shoot the same score on Narrawahia? I'm not watching it to watch the course.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm watching it to watch the golfers. So
No, fair
these
enough.
fucking way too difficult
I
courses.
don't
no
watch
fun.
golf, but I always kind of thought the whole point was to make the least amount of mistakes, and that's why it's kind of boring. I don't know. I don't realize they do 6 shots, you know?
I think it just depends on the event, to be honest.
I think the US Open is always like they try find a really difficult course.
Well, that's the thing.
Which
Courses
is
make it
just the
difficult on
US
purpose
Open.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah.
so this club they're playing at now, in 2 weeks' time, it'll be back down to a normal level that
Oh,
they
no
have.
shit.
Yeah, they just
Interesting.
grow everything out and like it's kind of like
weird. Okay.
they changed the courses for the pros being there.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
kind of like this year for the US Open, they've just made it
I-
fucking almost impossible.
I
to
don't
play
mind
on.
them making it like harder for when the pros come. It's like I don't know if I want to go all the way to 20 under, like watching a golf tournament. Like I don't mind when the
But
winner
it's- you
gets like
understand it's 4 days.
yeah. I
you-
don't mind when the winner gets like 10, 15, but when one person shoots under par, it's kind of like
All right.
I don't know. You got 4 days. I think if you're like shooting 5, 6 under, if the leader shoots 5 or 6 under per day to finish 20 under, fucking like I don't.
Oh, yeah.
think, you
Do
know what I mean?
Do you know
Like
what you should come with next week, Cree?
what's that?
A list of ways they could improve golf, like the NFL rules.
Yeah, I can do
I heard
that.
the
Yeah.
it's just like every time it connects to the ball, there's like when you have a cat gun.
Yeah.
It's just like, bang! Oh fuck! Someone
Yeah.
shoot. It might keep you on your toes a bit more.
Well, when you've got when they've grown out the rough to be, I don't know, 6 inches thick and you can't hit out of it, like 6 inches is a lot.
There's a sexual
it's-
innuendo in there somewhere.
Like, too much, man.
It's a lot. I think it's too much in my opinion.
yeah,
it's far too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's if anything, too long, too big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hard
You
to
can't stroke out of it.
It can't stroke out of it. Yeah. Hard to find the ball in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when the balls are so small.
Especially with those short balls. He haven't even said welcome back to the show. I don't think it introduced it. We just went straight
No,
into
we
it.
did. We did.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. I haven't been present.
Well, I'll jump in. I'll jump in first. Just about. I've got a recap of this week in sports.
Oh, sweet.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
kinda,
fuck
like,
it. I wanna
was
know
gonna
what
say, I'm
happened.
kind of like, is that something we should just be doing? Like, are we?
Maybe.
I don't know. What you got?
A week in sports in rhyme and fire. In Mexico's heat, with the engines ablaze, Van Gisbergen roared through the smoke and the haze.
Oh, it's a poem.
He conquered the cup with a blistering pace, leaving tire marks all over the place. While Spawn swung his way to a champion's grin, a US Open, a fortune to win. 4.3 million, a life-changing prize. He stared down the green with ice in his eyes. Angel Reese had a name to protect. Filed me bound to earn her respect.
Yeah, that's right.
Trademark dreams in bold black ink. She's cashing in quicker than people think. Meanwhile, the Pacers have reason to frown. Halliburton's calf may be bringing them down. An MRI looms. The fans all pray their playoff hopes might limp away.
Damn.
Sophie C wasn't backing down. Threw her fist when Clark was downed.
Let's go.
A courtside clash, a show of might. Don't mess with teammates in a fight. The Crusaders called for a quiet zone. No cowboys here that came the final tone. In their final with Chiefs, they've made it clear. Leave your farmyard sounds at the rear.
Really?
Lando tried to dart with flair around his mate with little care. But the move was bold, the space too tight. 2 McLarens tangled in orange and fright. The Rockies batters brought the flame. 7 homers scorched the game. Toglia twice sent balls to Mars in a 10-6 win that lit up the stars. From courts to tracks, from fields to greens, this week in sports had fiery scenes. With brawls, big wins, and cashes galore, tune in next week, there's bound to be more.
Nice,
man.
Well done. Well
Thank you.
done.
Oh,
And now,
sorry.
we can touch on a few of those.
Yeah, what do you want to touch on?
I was going to bring up the Sophie Cunningham situation.
Yeah.
Outstanding work. That's what we've been asking from the Indiana Fever to do for...
To just fight people.
Yeah, since they started. So if the audience doesn't know, Caitlin Clark she had the ball, she got hit in the eye. Then when she was complaining about it, she then got shoved over by...
It looked like a cross-check without a stick is what it looked
absolutely. Got completely cross-checked. Fucking almost fists were thrown. Then teams kind of engaged each other, but then it was all calmed down and the game carried on. Now, what I read is Cunningham, at 47 seconds left to play, was when she made her move. So she waited the entire time because she knew she was going to get ejected for what she did. So she just waited right at the end and then just fucking had her in a headlock, was fucking talking shit.
ripped her down.
It was just like, absolutely. Finally, you actually have some protection and teammates stand up for Caitlin
Well,
Clark.
I think it was the point that like the other player didn't get ejected for it. What she did because it was like deliberate.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking insane.
Too bad she's going to get fined like $250.
Yeah, 100%.
It's scaled to their
To their
salary.
salary.
To use an ice hockey quote, though, and I can't remember the player that said it, but it was along the lines of when Gretzky was in the league. And it was, if anyone touched Gretzky, the whole team went to bat for him because you don't touch the guy in the league who is bringing in the paychecks, the
Yeah.
sponsors, and the money for the entire league.
Yeah.
It's like that same sort of deal. So, no, that was the only one I wanted to touch on. That was sick.
Something you missed off your poem. We already talked about Florida Panthers.
Yeah, I decided to leave it off because I thought you.
I just wanted to go into it a little bit more.
Oh, totally.
In an interview after the game, Matthew Tkachuk said he was playing with a torn adductor muscle off the bone.
Jesus. What's an adductor?
It's the inside of your thigh. So like your groin.
You trying to aerate the gums first, dude?
I think it was like a vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Nice.
So next week I'll come with a bigger list
Yeah, 'cause
of
it'll all
hockey
come out,
injuries
eh?
because
Yeah.
it's insane what some of these guys are playing through.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, there was one that came out today. He had a torn adductor muscle and a hernia in the same side of his body.
Fuck.
Yeah, try playing through a broken heart though, huh? Now that's tough.
Have you done that?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, not really. But I thought that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
I've played through some games at Bear Die through a broken heart, you know.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think it's kind of the sport helps.
Yeah. The
You know,
competitiveness.
the competitiveness,
Yeah.
you know. The alcohol involved also helps.
Yeah,
but
totally, yeah. Maybe that's
more
one
the
of,
activity, I think.
that's one of the things they have to do in golf. Make it beer golf. Can a hole.
Can a hole professionally.
Professionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a guy in our football team that tore his MCL, slightly tore his ACL and his meniscus. And we went out on Saturday night and we like turn around and he's like dancing on tables and shit. I think he said in our chair, he's like, doctors need to prescribe alcohol more often. It does fucking wonders.
He's going to feel that the next day, though. Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't actually hurt that much.
Oh, really?
It hurts more after you have surgery.
Ah.
I went back to playing between tearing it and surgery.
Yeah,
Because like you can't tear it anymore.
Yeah. It doesn't you
Same with a
can't
broken heart. It's done.
No, that's hard.
That is hard. What a somber
Some way to end it.
My bet from last week, because I actually did bet on golf. We're kind of jumping around everywhere.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I bet
yeah.
on the US Open was the 5-leg multi of the
paying 300 to 1, was it?
paying
101.
55 to 1.
Oh, I thought it was paying more.
No, it was the 3-ball to win their group or
That's
whatever
right.
the fuck
yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they all hit, apart from the best golfer in the world, didn't
Oh,
cash.
really?
Yeah, so
Shit.
Scotty Scheffler shot 3 over in the first round,
Damn.
and it fucked me out of a lot of money.
That sucks.
Yeah, my bet didn't hit last week either.
What'd you have?
Or the one that you picked for me for.
Oh, how did it go?
So I had Vitality to win, Legacy won against them.
Oh, that broke their 23 series win
Oh,
streak.
really?
Haven't lost since September last year.
Fuck.
And that team there was a team. that was
Is it my fault?
Cursed.
that was a team in the team that bet them Legacy. They were a replacement team for the major.
Holy shit.
Another team couldn't get their visas in time. And this is in stage 1 of the major. Couldn't get their visa in time from Brazil. So they were the other Brazil team that came second in the qualifiers, or maybe even third, because I think it was top 2 got through. Third in the qualifiers in the region, got put in as a replacement team, made it through stage 1, made it through stage 2. Actually went 3-0 in stage 2, which kind of like, what the fuck? Stage 3, yeah, first game beat Vitality.
Shit.
I mean, it was like 13-3.
What happened to those?
It wasn't even close.
Those Asian boys you're telling us about. last week?
Lin Vision.
Yeah.
They didn't make it to playoffs.
They got smoked.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get smoked. They did pretty
They
well.
won on my.
Yeah, they were the big
beat-
underdog, but I
They
had
beat
them-
Liquid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah,
Go.
the Mongols lost against Furia, and then Spirit won against Pain.
Those fucking Mongols, man.
They're fucking good. They're in
Yeah,
playoffs.
so-
Oh, you guys want to see who made it to playoff? The playoffs matchups are?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
do.
Starts this weekend.
Whoa.
There's not a lot of other sport going on anymore, so
No,
Esports.
like when I was realizing what we all had to bet on this week, I was like, man, we were scraping the bottom of the
Yeah.
barrel.
I think Harry and I were talking about it before. We've probably got a month and a bit of struggle street.
Oh,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Perfect. Oh, actually, you're not going to be there on Saturday morning, and you're not going to be there on Saturday morning. Kiefer, FaZe play the Mongols at 10:30, buddy.
Damn, there's no TV in the garage though.
I can bring one. Got a couple spares.
Oh, hell yeah.
Couple spare TVs.
So
Fall off the back of a truck or something.
how
What are you
rich?
doing?
How rich is this guy, man?
Oh, incredibly, man. It's crazy
Had a
stuff.
TV for every room.
It's actually all tackle for loss money that he's used.
Yeah, it is. You guys just don't
yeah.
know about the brand deals I've been signing. So 2 Brazilian teams made it through. Furia versus Pain. That's one matchup. Next matchup is FaZe versus the Mongols. Interesting FaZe story here. They have Simple got bought back. Simple is back at the major
Ah.
playing for FaZe.
Sure.
And kind of no one thought they'd do very well.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of washed up. There's streams of him just like the only time he's played CS is on stream and he's been fucking hammered.
Yeah,
That's the only
yeah.
time he's played it in the past
Yeah.
6 months.
Damn.
And he's
That's
come
you
back.
normally though, right?
That is me normally, yeah.
True, good point.
And he does all right.
And so he's
Talk
come
about those
back.
golfers, you know.
Yeah. And he's playing really well. So it's FaZe versus Mongols. Next matchup is Navi versus Vitality. And then last matchup is Spirit versus Mouse. So unfortunately, it can't be a Spirit Vitality final, which I think would be the most electric final.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be. I think Mongols will make it through on one side, and I think Spirit's going to do it on the other side, and it's going to be a Mongols Spirit final. That's
Cool.
my prediction, and Spirit are going to win, and Donk will win MVP like he should.
Can we bet on MVP for that stuff? I don't think we can.
No,
eh?
you
Yeah.
can't.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the matchups happening this
Yeah.
this
But hey,
weekend.
feel free to use the tackle for loss money. on the
maybe
bets.
Saturday we'll make a bet on Mongols or something.
Yep. Sounds good.
I agree.
Since he's already using the money for TVs.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
You
point.
can't help but buy it. You know, it's
Like,
just-
I
it's
see a good
addicted to
deal. I
TVs.
just bid.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
bid.
yeah.
Yeah, the amount of $1 TVs I've won that don't work.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's an
yeah.
investment.
Repair parts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, he just
Yeah.
walks into the local like electronics store and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, welcome back, sir.
Yeah,
you ready for
yeah.
the next one? We've got another one."
They roll out the red carpet.
I actually just buy broken TVs and then
Broken teeves.
Broken teeps.
and then
Is that the new thing?
go give them the cash converters, make a bit of money.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, how big's
yeah.
your teeve?
My teeth? 65 inch.
Oh
Does
shit.
cash
Yeah.
converters still exist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does?
At this stage, I've gone there once a year for the past 3 years.
What for?
So the first
To
two
convert
times
cash.
were
Good point.
cleaning out the 8.4, and there was like leftover Xboxes
Right,
and
okay.
PlayStations. I asked each person, do they still want theirs? And it was all a resounding no. So I take them to cash converters and get some cash.
Keep
Nice.
the pockets of the money.
No, well, the first year I did it, it was Zach and Jackson's stuff.
Right.
And so then with the cash, because they said they didn't want the cash, they didn't want anything, I went to EB Games. They got them
That's
each a little,
right,
a little
yeah.
fucking
Oh, that's
figure.
right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pocketed the rest of the cash.
Keevan walked in and said, "What is the smallest figure you have?
yeah.
I want to pocket the rest of this
Where's
cash."
the sales rep?
Yeah.
And then what was it this year? It must have been cleaning out the 8.4. There's some more like leftover
Yeah,
stuff.
I think like my PS4 was there.
yeah.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
got a new-
my Xbox as well.
I've got a new thing I want to do, and I've slowly been working on this as we go. We talked about it briefly a little while ago, and that is making side bets on everything with the boys.
Oh, like having just actual cash to do side bets. Yeah.
So
saw
every time I can,
Yeah.
I get $5 notes from places.
Yeah,
So I've got quite a
yeah,
few
yeah.
now. So if anyone else wants to get
Yeah,
some
if you want to
$5
give me one, I'll bet against you.
no,
I saw a great one the other day. It was two dudes having a beer at like a rooftop bar, and down below them was a basketball court, and it was like a guy and his missus, and it was just like whoever gets the next shot in, doesn't have to be from the 3-point, just has to be anywhere. You know, it'll be the $5 bet or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
And it took way long, and then either of them the dude couldn't hit a shot at all. it was a good
Shoot
watch
or shoot,
fight.
man. Shoot or
Shoot or
shoot.
shoot. Yeah.
true. Should we talk about next week's bets then?
Yeah, let's get into
I
it.
want to do that.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay.
I had surfing.
Oh, yes. Yeah, which we're now officially taking out of the roster till August.
August is the next
Whoa.
one that is on our betting provider.
I don't know about that because I bet on fucking surfing,
No
baby.
way. Did you actually?
Yeah, I went on outrights.
Let's go.
So you're gonna have to wait till August.
Yep. But now we can't bet on it because
No.
I've already taken
Wait, did you
it.
bet on
officially
the
out.
August one?
Yep. Because it's just to win the outright championship.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
It's gonna be random preseason chats, and then Harry's gonna be like, "Oh, actually,
Yeah.
Surfing.
On a
you got?
side note from the NFL preseason, I've got a surfing bet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably is gonna miss. So, did I do research? No.
Why did you point at me?
Did I? Because you always do the research.
Oh,
Did
okay.
I scroll way too long to see if Jamie O'Brien was still involved in the World Surfing League? Maybe.
We love Joby.
I miss Joby. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Did I also go back to using my strategy of betting on people with funny names? Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So to win them, did I multi them together to make it way stupider?
If it ain't broke.
Yes, I did. So I have multis.
So broke.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So I've multi together the men's winner and the women's winner of the
Okay.
2025 WSL Championship.
Sick.
So to win the men's one, Yago Dora.
That's a fun name.
Yeah,
Yago
sweet.
Dora.
Yeah, that was a fun
Yeah.
name. I chose a random woman, and I
Yep.
got Caitlin Simmers to win the women's.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
sick.
combined was paying $17,
Shit.
so not
not
even that much.
I mean,
But-
I can't even say if that's like good, bad, or other. I don't know how
fuck
fucking
it.
surfing
Well, that's the thing.
works.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw it up, forget about it. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, and then cash in September.
Fucking A. That's my
How
plan.
good. Yeah, how
As
good.
he's going to use that money to roll into his NFL bets. You know?
Yes, yeah, and
Bingo.
Future investments.
yes,
Well, I've
it's
still got
strategic.
all the money in my account still from the Super Bowl, so
No shit.
I haven't had to deposit since.
Fuck, that's unreal.
Quickly on Harry's surfing thing.
Yeah.
I was actually surfing Facebook Marketplace
Nice.
for the thing we're planning on doing next week, right? Where
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw this come up. It's way too expensive. It's $850, so nowhere near what
Okay.
I could get.
Yeah.
If I could have bought this for $100, I would have already bought it,
Right.
and I would have won the competition next week.
Yeah.
It's a surfboard,
Yeah.
5'2" Grom edition, so it's a short board.
Yeah.
This is the back of the board.
Holy shit.
That's the whole.
That's fucking
That's
dope.
The whole underside
Unreal.
is just Chicken Joe.
That's
Very nice.
unreal.
And
Oh,
fuck, if
Craig,
it wasn't
just
so
put that photo up in the back.
Yeah.
absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Yeah, so it's like, fuck, if I...
850, did you say?
Yeah.
Damn, that must be like a special dish or something.
Yeah, because it's a proper board.
Yeah, right. Once you start talking surfing, bro, I got a shot and everything
What
down,
the
bro.
hell was that?
Special
I was
dish.
scrolling the marketplace on the TV. I saw this 850 shortboard with Chicken Joe in the back, dude.
Special
Crazy.
dish.
Special
Yeah.
dish.
That's sweet. Who wants next?
I haven't done any research in
Okay.
terms of actual bet because I spent it all doing my news segment. And the problem with baseball that we've kind of figured out is you can't put anything on
Next
it
day
till
stuff.
the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So I've just literally just going to pick the teams that I think will do well. So I'm going to
What
take.
day is these games happening?
Hold on, let me have a
He can
look.
choose any day.
Any
But,
day.
but the matchups
But yeah.
change. You know, it's tough. I figured that out last week with my baseball bet.
I believe it was for Saturday.
Okay.
Let me just scroll. This
Let him
Saturday.
scroll.
All right, so I had. I would want to take the Pirates over the Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to take the Yankees over the Orioles. Your little gay
Gay
bird
bird
team.
team. Yeah.
I'm a Yankees man now.
Oh, you changed up.
Whoa.
I've got a season long.
Damn.
I've got a season
He
long
does
bet.
have
It's going to win a
No
couple,
longer like the exciting whites.
a few $100. Well, they're not very exciting this year. So
Orioles are exciting whites. I'm a Houston Astros fan. That's all Mexicans.
yeah.
Like, there's not a white dude on that team.
Cuba
What do you-
and
well,
El
yeah,
Salvador
Cuba.
and Puerto Rico.
What are you going to do when ice hits your fucking team hard?
Oh, man. We might get some from the Rangers. We'll get some
Yeah,
whites.
good point.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, want to take the Brewers over the Twins, and the Brewers Dodgers over over the Twins. Nationals. So there's 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet.
Sweet.
And we'll figure it out later.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I got a lot of baseball action going on from the old Reddit at the moment. It seems to be the thing to bet on.
It's the only major American sport that's going.
It's left,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good point.
Speaking of not major American sports, I've got what do I have? I had Formula E this week.
That's right. Yeah,
where it's not on there at the moment. Don't know what happened. Maybe they said,
No
I
one's,
don't-
no one's betting on it.
yeah, no one's.
Too much.
Okay, I can't deal with this guy.
Do I still
so
have
what
the
I did,
crickets thing on
I
here?
thought I could do a try find stat. It's just so hard because anyone can win any week. I mean, fucking who won last week, Grayson?
Shane
Sorry?
Van Gisbergen.
Van Gisbergen.
Oh, I thought it was
Onto
on
the
Formula
NASCAR.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. So I said, so I changed it to NASCAR.
right, yeah,
Right,
we missed
okay.
that.
Sorry,
You missed it.
I'll leave that part out.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Van
bad.
Gisbergen is a Kiwi.
He is, but also
really?
he
In the NASCAR.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's
It's
also
very cool.
Yeah.
he's also just all right, but he still won last week.
Well, he
Fucking
used to
good on
race V8s.
He was
Yeah,
like the champ for years.
Oh, no shit.
So-
So, I recognize the name, but I couldn't.
Any street circuit,
Yeah.
he's amazing on. The ovals, he hasn't figured out yet. which is wild to think. But like, he can literally outpace anyone on a street circuit,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
blisters past these guys
Because all the
knows how to-
NASCAR drivers don't know how to turn right.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
yeah. That's
shocking.
wild. Okay.
So what I did was though, I thought I could look at stats and stuff, but that's fucking boring and it's hard to tell who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Fucking anyone can win at any race. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? So what I thought I would do is look at the most exciting part of it, and that's the car liveries.
Yeah. You got Bodo's Binted?
I got Bottles Binted.
Did you see it? Is the Baffle car in there? Kyle Busch? Was it Kyle Busch?
Well, here's the.
Oh, my
here's
bad.
the.
Did I ruin one?
No. It's not Kyle Busch. It's Ross Chastain. Chastain. But the problem is their cars change every week.
Yeah.
They do new liveries every week.
Every week?
Yeah,
That's
They
pretty
get,
much.
they get
yeah.
new sponsors and
No shit.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, so
That's
literally
sick.
sponsors can literally change week to week.
Wow.
So
like I'm pretty sure one week there was one time Optic Gaming's had a
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
unreal.
and they just jump on for a week.
So
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
did was
Sick.
I just looked up I searched up their name and put 2025 car livery or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
So these I think were the initial ones they probably came in with.
Okay.
Some of them maybe not. Some of them may be a bit different. But
This is why you needed color.
yeah, I need a color for
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
But I thought I'd print out. So I've got I think 4 pages. I think it's I don't know. We got like 16. Everyone gets to pick their favorite livery, and I'm gonna put a bet on all 3 of those teams.
Okay.
Or all 3 of those
Hand 'em
races. I'll put photos up of the ones you guys choose. I'm not going to put photos up of every single one.
Yeah.
It wasn't until halfway of doing this when I realized that I'm the one putting the photos up.
Yeah.
I was going to tell Ryan to
Yeah.
put them all up, and now it's not Ryan, so it's
Okay.
only me.
I'm looking at the front page. We
So,
have-
okay, hold up. We're going to do it this way.
Oh, okay. You got a
Someone,
plan?
yes, someone gets to pick first page. Someone can do second page, third
Oh,
page,
okay.
and then fourth page. You guys can
Okay.
both.
I'm not going to go
collective.
through them.
No,
I'm
don't
gonna.
go. Don't go.
I'm gonna just take.
Just look at the first page, and you
bad.
have to pick
Okay.
from now. You have to pick now who gets what page.
Okay. Look, I have a good feeling about this first page.
Okay.
So
I feel like we're all going to choose the same thing on this first page.
Yeah. So we've got.
Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? Just make it a vote. Everyone,
Let's
you
make
guys
it a
can
vote.
vote.
Oh,
yeah,
we'll do
yeah.
a team effort.
A
Okay,
vote
so
per page.
I'll describe the first one. We got the first page. We've got Bubba Wallace in a McDonald's livery.
Yep.
Joey Logano in a Pennzoil livery, which
That's pretty cool.
do
I don't
like.
mind it.
It's
It is
classic
very
racing, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Chris Buescher in a Fast Now, which I'm
Fastenal.
Fast Now.
I don't know what that even it is. What
Maybe
even
it's
it
like
is.
a fastener, which is also a nail.
Maybe.
I'm going to
maybe.
guess it's like an oil or something.
Pro- probably. That
And
make
then
more
we've
sense.
got Ross Chastain in a Bush Light fucking livery. It's
Hell
a
yeah.
Chevy too, boy.
Have you? Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. His new one for this week is a Bushlight Apple.
Yeah, he's got the
no,
Apple
that
livery.
like
gets-
the,
that
the
gets my
Bapple
vote.
livery.
Cool,
You got to
got it.
bet on the boy in the Bapple livery.
That's,
Going with
that's
Ross.
a universal.
Next page, you got Brad Keselowski in a Castrol Oil Ford Mustang.
It feels like a
pretty
very
clean.
classic,
Very
car
classic,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Another one, you got Chase Elliott in the Napa Auto Parts. What's that? Chevy.
Yep.
Then you've got Ty Gibbs in a Monster Camry.
Toyota.
And then you've got William Byron. I don't even know what that looks like.
Exalta?
Exalta, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you look
because
at-
Oh, look at the
Exalta
car.
across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
front
yeah.
too.
It's a
Exalta.
Chevy.
Chevy.
I really like the William Byron one, and the audience, of course, maybe can see. I don't know what Creed's gonna do, but the old school like
Do your own
racing,
research.
old
God
school
damn it.
racing flames down
The
the,
flames
side.
on the
that is
side are
so
very
Looks like a
classic.
Hot Wheels car.
Well,
Yeah.
if we're picking it, then I'll put it up.
I kind of like the Castrol car though.
The Castrol car is nice.
I'm going either Monster for me.
I don't know if I can bet on a Camry, dog.
To be
That's
fair,
fair. Or
I've
the-
seen
the flame
other
car.
monster cars which look better than that. So
Fair,
but also,
fair. Actually,
I'm
that's
not.
a good
be-
point. That's a
also,
good point.
I'm not betting on it, so it doesn't.
Yeah, true,
so
true.
I could.
I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you want?
Grayson, you've
Exalta?
sold me on the not the
Castrol's.
Monster, so I'm going to the Axolotl car.
Okay.
I think the Flames do it for
You're
me.
doing
Okay.
the Flames as well?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going
William
William Byron.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well, hold on.
Hold on a second. We're going to go for the monster card.
Yeah.
Who wants to take this one?
We got Tyler Reddick in a beast monster.
Camry.
Wait, it's a hard monster.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's the hard
it's the
monster.
alcoholic
It's the alcoholic monster.
Oh, that's
livery.
unreal. The
Don't
fact-
even think about the others.
Yeah, they've got like the fact that they've got 6% on the side and a little eyeball. That's so fucking hard.
It's what actually runs on.
Yeah.
We got Ryan Blaney in a Menards / Peak Pentanol Mustang.
Big 80s vibes on the colorways
We've
there.
got
Cool, but not cool.
Cole Larson in a Valvoline car, and we've got Christopher Bell in a DeWalt.
Look, I like the
Camry.
DeWalt.
I think the DeWalt's clean.
I
The
do
black
like
and
the
yellow is
DeWalt.
cool, but
Yeah.
you cannot
You
go
can't-
past.
You can't go
Yeah,
past the
it's
You can't go past the
easily-
hard monster.
With
Yeah,
number
it's hard.
45,
The
you
beast
know,
monster?
Trump
Yeah.
45.
Right,
you know.
true,
Yeah.
Last page.
Last
I thought I'd throw
page.
this in here.
I already
Okay.
know where I'm going on
I
this.
like
Harry,
this
do you
one.
want to take this one?
So we've got Denny Hamill, sorry, and a FedEx. What is that? Camry. That's
Camry,
Camry
yeah.
as well. And then you've got Kyle Busch in a Zone.
It's a my zone.
It's a
one.
nicotine pouch.
Oh, it's a zone.
Done.
one.
really?
Done.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch
They
in
are
the Zone
nicotine
Chevy.
pouches.
Yeah, it's
they
six
are
bigs on the
pouches.
side.
Yeah.
That's insane.
His uniform that he was wearing at the time, I don't know if he still wears it now, but it's literally he's got a giant Zintin like top. The top of the
Really?
tin is his
Unreal.
his
Yeah,
whole chest.
fucking book it. Kyle Busch in
I
the
was going to say
nicotine
FedEx
pouch.
because they always come fast. But
Wow.
To me,
yeah, true.
I like the look of the FedEx car better, but like
same.
if I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a nicotine pouch,
Who said my zone? Isn't that a drink?
it looks like the my
That's
zone
what I
logo.
thought it was too. Yeah,
Is that
I
my
totally
zone
thought it
just
was
New
that.
Zealand?
I don't
Must,
know.
it must be, bro.
Yeah, I actually thought there was a little water bottle on the front there next to the.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Nah, the Zone nicotine pouches.
yeah.
We'll take the
fucking-
zone nicotine pouches.
So
Gotta be.
okay, so who do we? Let me go back through this. So who do we go with? We
Ross
went with.
Chastain.
Okay, let me find Ross Chastain first.
Oh god, he's scrolling.
Scrolling.
He is paying
no.
$26 to win it.
Okay, we've got William Byron.
William Byron. He's paying $10.50.
We've got Tyler Reddick.
Also $10.50.
And Kyle Busch.
And Kyle Busch,
Busch.
$34 to win it. Hey, look, I like that. We've taken
Actually, while we're just talking,
Yeah, sure.
who's the number one? I'm just curious.
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, which
Oh,
was
the
last
FedEx.
page.
which was the
Yeah.
FedEx
FedEx.
car.
So they do come
They do
fast.
come fast, yeah.
I mean, they change him every week. I don't know what he's got this week.
Yeah, for sure.
But
that's
yeah, I
awesome,
mean,
though.
we've got
He's
two.
probably got packages.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just turn
Yeah.
up at his door.
But
Absolutely.
we've taken 2 out of the top 6, which is good, and then also 2 underdogs that can still win it, which is cool. Van Gisbergen's paying 81 to 1. So
Yeah.
Also, I only went through the top.
Do you know
Half of the-
Do you know what the circuit is?
Yeah, let me find out for you real quick.
I'm gonna guess an oval.
It is the Great American Getaway. It's 400
Yeah.
Okay.
at Pocono Raceway.
Oh, damn.
That's in
in
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
That's in New Zealand.
Sick.
It's
Yeah.
just up the road. It's
So
like
it
5
is.
minutes up the road.
Pocono Raceway.
They're traveling.
Nice.
Where is it? It is in Pennsylvania. Sports facility in Long Pond.
Cool.
Long pond.
No, I rate that. That was fun.
Yeah,
Always
yeah.
always
Looks,
enjoy those
looks
things.
good. Looks good.
We can move on to mine now. So I had AFL this week. I struggled, boys. I struggled. It was hard to find any information that would inform a bet.
Absolutely.
And then I ended up watching some clips while I was researching around. What a goofy game.
It's weird.
It's a goofy looking game.
It is strange, eh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's so. Did
Sorry,
you?
it's not an oval. It's kind of
Yeah, it's a weird shape.
Oh,
triangle.
you guys are looking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
Weird
you-
triangle.
There's only left turns.
Oh,
so
sorry. You know what they call that? It's actually crazy. It's in the description. It's a tri-oval track.
It's triangle.
Ah, okay.
An
There
oval
we
with
go.
3 corners. So I guess
There
it's
you
just
go.
more like a triangle, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it. Just call
because
it
it's
Yeah,
triangle.
they had to keep
Circle.
it. They had to keep it NASCAR
Circular.
related. They're
Yeah.
like, it's still an
Yeah.
oval, boys. It's still an oval.
Don't get worried.
Don't get worried.
Did you watch those clips of AFL with sound on by chance?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, that's probably for the best.
Okay, interesting.
Every time they catch the ball, they blow a whistle.
Oh
It's fucking annoying.
no, yeah, I just watched some guys do some stuff, and it
There's
was
some pretty
strange.
sick shit that happens.
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
they climb up on each other's backs to like catch the ball and go up for marks and shit. It's
Big
pretty cool.
monkey boys, eh?
Big
They
monkey
are.
boys. Well, so what I did is I went to my usual place,
Reddit.
Reddit. Yeah. So I
Reddit.
went to Reddit and I found a dude because what I was going to do is I was going to go, what?
You found a dude on Reddit.
I found a dude on Reddit.
That's crazy.
What AFL team should you support?
Right.
And I was going to do like just any old thing. but a dude on Reddit made his own custom quiz, which you can only access from his link on
Nice,
Reddit.
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. If that dude's passionate enough to make this thing, this is much better. So I thought we'd find out what teams we support
Yeah.
through this quiz, and then I'll bet on those teams
Nice.
to
Okay,
win.
nice.
I also have another link which will take us to a breakdown of the team, so you kind of know what team you got if you're into that, if you want to know.
And then he's got a third link for the
No,
guys
no,
only
only two
fans.
links.
Chris,
Sorry, too
Chris
late.
gonna find out his team and be like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, well, true.
Probably.
This could be you from now on, though. You chose the Seahawks at 14,
Yeah, I don't think.
and this could be your
I'm
AFL
curious
team
what
from
depends
now
who
on.
it
He's already
Yeah,
said he's
yeah.
changing his baseball team.
Yeah, true.
Well, just for this year, I've got a season-long bet on.
And now he's 34. He can choose his AFL team.
Exactly. Okay, who wants to go first?
I will.
All right, let's go. Harry, start quiz.
While he's wearing the hat of all the NFL teams.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely criminal. You've still got the Chiefs logo
well,
I
on
don't.
there.
If we can take it off without damaging the hat,
Talk to
Yeah,
talk to
get
Amy.
Amy
yeah.
can cut it off with her little snips.
Little
scissors.
snip,
Yeah.
snips.
I'm
Well, I
happy.
can
You
answer
get a
the
little
first question
scalpel.
for you, Harry.
Yeah.
You don't live in Australia, so that's the first question.
that is true.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you describe your? Oh my God, there's 21 questions. Should we do this as a group? Or
Yep,
would you like
everyone
to go?
gets one question, and then there's
You
going to
just
be
go- it has
the
to go
team
around.
that
Yeah.
we are going to support.
Yeah, we'll
So
do it
Harry's
like
question's
that.
gone.
No,
So yeah,
that was a default. Harry, what would you describe your financial status as?
Broke as fuck.
Well, the first one is broke lol, so we'll go with that. All right. Cree.
Yeah.
What's your dream car? Lambo, Ferrari, big old truck type thing. I don't know, whatever I can afford, or Tesla.
big old truck type
Big
thing.
old truck type thing.
He's already got one.
I
There,
got one of them
bitches.
things in the
Yeah.
driveway. One of them truck type things.
Grayson, how often do you go to the dentist? Once or more a year? Every couple of years. Once every 8 years. Only if my teeth hurt. Or what is a dentist?
What's a dentist?
Okay.
My dentist have been my teeth have been fine. Why do I have to pay this some fool to say yeah, it's all right?
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Spitting.
Exactly.
I've got, are you okay with people forgetting your team exists? No. Gotta stay relevant.
Oh my
Gotta stay
god, there's
relevant.
always on Patriots fucking.
Yeah. Harry,
Even though the team hasn't been relevant for a few
Yeah.
years,
Everyone's
Be
forgetting
honest.
them.
he thinks that.
do you always think the grand final should be at the G?
Yeah.
I don't know what that
The
is.
grand final should always be at the MCG.
Yes. Okay.
Or the SCG. There's a couple G's.
MCG's a good stadium.
Creed, do you prefer the city or the country? City, country, or suburbs?
Suburbs.
Suburbs.
Once it is, I
Yeah,
wonder
yeah.
why he chose the suburbs.
Grayson, what would you do if your team lost? Would you congratulate the other team? They deserve a win. Grumble to yourself and leave quietly. Yell, fuck! Then run out quickly. Analyze the umpire's decisions to determine whether it was a fair loss.
That's all Packers fans do.
or fight the supporters of the winning team.
I think we'd probably have to look at what the umpires did wrong.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's generally the case.
Yeah.
Because Jordan
okay.
loves the next goat.
Yeah. How
I
often?
watched.
Oh, it's myself.
Oh,
How-
sorry. Side
Yeah,
note.
yeah.
I watched the highlights of the Seahawks Packers game from last year today. It was great because we won, but also Jordan Love balled out. Anyway, continue.
Bro, bet fucking Geno Smith.
Oh, actually, he got injured halfway through the game.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, Will Howard had to come in.
Will Howard.
Sam.
Well,
Howell?
that was
Sam
well,
Howell.
Sam Howell. Sorry.
yeah.
Will Howard just come out of Ohio
No, the other,
State.
the other one.
For me, I've got how often do I or would I post about AFL on social media? Never. Harry, what's your go-to alcohol drink? Beers, white wine, champagne, obviously, gin, spirits and mixer. I don't drink.
He doesn't drink.
I think it's beers.
Beers. Cree, winning isn't everything. Winning isn't possible. Winning isn't negotiable.
Can you restart the question?
Winning isn't everything. Winning isn't possible. Winning isn't negotiable.
The last one.
Yeah, I
It's
knew
not
you'd say that.
negotiable.
Yeah.
Just has to happen.
Be honest, Grayson. Do you
Okay.
like mullets?
I do.
The one person.
He doesn't have one.
I do. I just don't think I've got the flow for it, you know.
For me, what's my cheering to booing ratio? 50-50, 70-30. I try to never boo but slip up sometimes. 10 to 90, I boo for everything unjust. I don't believe in booing, it should be banned. I'm 10 for 90, I'll boo for everything that's unjust.
I think you have to as a
Yeah.
Patriots fan. There's nothing to cheer about.
Harry, would you be more inclined to cry if you won or lost, or you don't do crying?
I don't do crying.
You don't
man.
do crying.
I don't do crying.
I think you might cry if
Last
the
time we
Giants win
cried,
at this point.
2021.
June 2nd.
June 2nd.
No, wait. It was June 8th.
No
June
one's going to
8th.
correct you on that.
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
June 8th, 2021.
June
There you
8th. Cree,
Yeah.
what's the worst behaviour you can display at the footy? Betting hundreds of dollars,
not
getting
bad.
completely smashed,
It's not bad.
verbally attacking a player,
That's pretty. No, that's not bad.
fine.
picking a fight with the people next to you,
That's bad.
leaving halfway because your team is losing.
Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
It's either of those last
What's
two.
the worst?
Yeah.
Picking the fight. I don't think there's.
Yeah,
Everyone's
I
there
don't
to
think
enjoy
there's
the
a need
game.
for it.
What's the
Yeah.
point?
You can talk shit to the guy next door, but
Paid a lot of money to be there too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's at the G.
Yeah.
yeah. Grayson, easy one. What's your favourite colour? Red, blue, black or white, yellow, pink, other.
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 There's no green on
No
there.
green on there, yeah. Me, what's my favourite animal? Cats, dogs, birds, marsupials. Not an animal person. Other. I'm going to go cats. I got 3 of them. Harry, are you okay with your team being hated by others? Of course I am. I don't give a rat's ass. It doesn't bother me. I prefer my team to be liked. People better not hate my team or I have something to say about
Of
it.
course I am. You guys hate the Giants anyway. I have to deal with it.
I
all
don't think
the
you can
time.
hate a team you feel sorry for.
That's so true.
You know,
yeah.
I don't hate
You
them
guys were
because-
cheering, hoping the Giants would draft Shador Sanders.
No,
be funny though, wouldn't it?
That was
not-
for
I
your
was
downfall, not the Giants'
Yeah,
I think it was just funny.
Simultaneous though.
Yeah.
Cree, powerhouses or underdogs? A tough and fair powerhouse or got to go for the underdog?
I think underdog.
Underdog, guys.
I think,
Yeah.
we're
Being
I mean,
a Seahawks fan, you know, they're quite often
Yeah,
Yeah.
Constant
Okay.
reader right here.
Grayson, do you want a passionate fan base? Yes, so, or you hate loud cheering?
Yes.
Yes, yeah,
passionate fan base.
absolutely. Thank you for taking my quiz. Let's see those results.
He's like, I've seen your
Next.
email. Please
Yeah.
put in your
Sign
email.
up to my newsletter.
Pay $5.
Boys, we're Collingwood Magpies supporters.
We're Collingwood guys.
Is that- I don't know if it's good or bad. What does my other link say?
Yeah, go to the other link, man.
All right.
Not the
so-
only fans.
No, not that one. No,
Collingwood
no.
OnlyFans page.
Let me just go. Oh, actually, I can scroll.
I love how we picked other in terms of it's in black and white. We went other, and they're like, "Yeah, you can still wear black and white. You can't."
Choose cats.
Yeah.
A bird team.
Yeah, exactly.
LA Crows. That is not. That is a
No
bird,
way we
but-
support the Collingwood
Collingwood
cream pies.
Magpies, the most hated team in the league, aka Pies, Maggies, Woods, Woodsman, Carringbush,
Cream
from the
pies.
name given
The
to a
fans
suburb
are
of
obnoxious, I
Collingwood.
hear.
Black and white mongrels, Collywobblies, joined the league in
Collywobblies.
1897.
That's when
Colours
Grayson was born.
are black and
Not
white.
me. Keep his misses.
The amount of premierships 1902, 1903, 1910, 1917, 1919, 1927, 28, 29, 30, 35, 36, 53, 58, 1990, 2010 to 2023. They hold the record for the most amount of grand finals lost.
Hey, we made it there.
Supporter stereotype. Loud, obnoxious yobbos with an IQ in the single digits who don't know the rules of the game and leave early whenever their team looks like set to lose. Being in the presence of said supporters is likely to result in severe IQ loss. For Americans, think Philadelphia Eagles supporters or Las Vegas Raiders supporters, aka the infamously thuggish Raider Nation. Or for hardcore sports fans who riots and burn couches. Brits think Liverpool.
Yeah,
We'll take it.
The
got one
2010
right.
grand final between St Kilda and Collingwood was described as Australia versus Collingwood. Nearly any game played by Collingwood, especially in the grand finals, will see supporters of pretty much every other team for whoever is playing against Collingwood to win.
Great.
Any of those interesting? Yep, team was famously run by Aussie TV presenter Eddie Maguire, former host of The Footy Show, until a recent scandal involving racism. He's been replaced.
Maybe this team is perfect for us.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Yeah.
They're top of the table.
Let's go.
Jump on the bandwagon, boys.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
and interesting, here we go. One theory, well, two interesting. One theory why Collingwood is so haters is it stems from late 19th century anti-Irish racism, you and I being
Wow, there you
Irish.
go. And racist, so that's fine.
And racist, yeah. With the suburb of Collingwood being home of a large Irish population. has become mildly populated among Americans as the only current American born and raised player in the AFL plays for them.
Oh, he's the tall guy with glasses. I see him on TikTok all the time. He plays in goggles.
Mason Cox, aka American Pie, because it's the Fire. So there we go. I'll put a bet on for them, and
Nice.
that's our.
Where
our
is
team.
Collingwood
That's what I
in
tried
Australia?
to find. I
No
couldn't find
idea.
it, mate. I don't know if it exists really.
They just have a team.
Collingwood.
Who are they playing this week? They are playing
Collingwood, Australia.
Oh my God, they're playing St Kilda. St Kilda. Oh, Collingwood are paying $1.16. St Kilda are paying $5.20.
In Melbourne.
Collingwood's in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I searched Collingwood and it came up with Canada.
Oh,
The
Canada.
line. I don't know how points work in that, but the line is minus 31.5.
Well, I don't know how fucking
you get
percentages
6
work.
for kicking it through the middle goal, I think.
Okay.
I don't know how percentages work because
Anytime-
apparently on the table our percentage is 134%.
Sweet.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh, you know how I have that thing about that-
AFL fans comment below and
Yeah.
So they've won more than they've played.
I think that's how it works.
hey, it's a pretty
You
good
know-
fucking team to support.
Yeah.
You know that guy I have to win that award, the Brownlow.
Yeah.
He plays for them.
Oh,
hell
fucking
yeah.
perfect.
There
We
we
should have
go.
just gone off that.
yeah. I'm gonna fucking save that whole thing. So what we could do is we could do. Should I think
Just take the.
Can you bet
Take
on
the margin.
Mason Cox to score a goal or
I
some
can't
shit?
find him in here. I don't know if he's still there or not, or maybe he's not a goal scorer. I don't know.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he is up the front. He's very tall.
Interesting. Or maybe it's a lock, so they don't put it in there. Funny enough, you can bet on fantasy points for AFL.
What?
So if 80 plus fantasy points and there's players, and you can bet on the player. So let's go. Oh, he's not even on there because he must be. Oh no, Dykos. Okay, let's go. Josh Dykos, who I've got for the AFL Brownlow, to have 80 plus fantasy points, and then let's add Collingwood to win outright. Those combined in a multi is only $1.32.
I reckon you just take the margin, man.
I think I got to take the margin.
Take the margin.
Okay, we'll do that instead.
Take the race to 25. Take them in the race to 25.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, okay.
Take them in
When's
the.
this game on? Can we watch it?
Oh, good point.
It's at 9:30 on Saturday.
9:30. Yeah.
Oh, fucking get
At
in.
night. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the venue? Marvel Stadium. Whee!
Whoa.
It's in Sydney, isn't it? Pretty sure.
Don't know.
Don't know, mate, but all I know is
Okay.
Iron Man's going to be there.
Does he play for
Race
Collingwood?
to.
They created the stadium.
What did you say,
built
Creed?
it.
Race to 25?
Yeah.
Collingwood. Okay. So, boys, the bet this week is Collingwood versus St Kilda. Josh Dykos to have 80 plus fantasy points.
Yeah.
Collingwood minus 31.5.
Yeah, of course.
And Collingwood race to 25. And that is paying a whopping $2.
Hell
Okay.
Yeah. So I might actually get some points on the board for that one. That is locked in.
Nice, man. I mean, we're going to win. We have a 135% win rate.
Yeah.
So,
So this week on the Tackle for Loss show,
Yes.
we are going to play Don't Say the Same Thing as Me.
Okay.
I have 6 questions written down on my phone. You guys have to not answer the questions the same as what I've got written down.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
So I don't know how you want to say this. Do you want to write them on your phone so you can't say the same as the others? Or
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Do that.
So they're going to start off with a bit of a easier, bit of a wider spread, and then by the end it'll be very narrow, so it will be hard. Not to.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And usually when people play this, if you do match, you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
So-
answering them one by one, I guess?
Yes, one by one.
Cool.
I don't know if you guys want to put a drinking punishment on. Or...
Totally.
Yep.
Yep. Do we need to write them on our phone, or do you just say it and then we can just one by one guess it? Just go on honesty factor that it wasn't the same thing I said.
No, just write it down. It's fine.
All right.
You can
Cool.
write it down. That's probably easier. So the first one, name an NFL team. These are all NFL based.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Okay.
any NFL team.
Done.
I've gone with Le Panthers.
I've gone with Les Saints.
I've gone Le Raiders.
I wrote down Le Bengals.
Ah.
So you're all safe
With a
from that one. So
lie.
that was
Okay.
a 1 in 32 chance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like
true,
now the odds
true.
get smaller.
Okay.
Yep.
Name an NFC team. So now it's 1 in 16.
No way you're at this team. I've written
Hold on, Keith, did you write something?
I'm trying. What's NFC? What side's NFC? I've really blanked.
the
it.
NFC, Keith.
The NFC, not
Yeah.
the AFC.
Not the AFC.
Yep.
So there's the north, south, the east, and the west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you write an AFC team, you're out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not the side the Patriots are on. That's the AFC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
This guy knows.
So the
ball.
side all our teams are on is the NFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've written something.
So you go first.
Giants.
Okay.
I've gone Eagles.
Okay.
I go on Le Falcons.
I have written down Le Falcons.
It pays to take your time.
I was like, no way he's written down Eagles. It's a team.
I was like, he can't do his own team. It's too obvious.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
So, Cree, finish your drink.
No, get to it. Carry on.
You get the
Name a wide receiver from the NFC North. So the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings, or the Bears.
Okay.
We've got so much depth to play with.
Fuck, what's his name?
I'm scared
Oh,
now.
yeah, there it is. No, that's... Yep.
I'll go first. I said Jaden Reed.
Odunze.
Ah, nice. I put Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Name a running back from the AFC East. So that's your division.
Yeah.
So that's Patriots, Miami,
Yeah.
Bills,
Yeah.
Jets.
Jets.
Do
you know the starting running back for each of those teams?
No.
I give up.
This guy's fuming. He wants us to be playing.
We have to take number one NFL analysts out of our fucking description. You can't name the 4 starting running backs in your own division.
He's going to have to put it on his own.
No. Honestly, I don't think I
You're gonna
can.
have to
Okay, well let's just little side game. Little side game. Okay, give a name. Name the one for your team.
Fucking what's his name?
All right, that's it. That's a fucking word. That's unbelievable. You can't even say you're a fan of the team. You
Nah.
cannot even. I
Nah.
can't believe this.
No.
That's insane.
I'm going to Google. I'm blanking.
Are you
right now.
joking? You have to go to Google to name a running back in your division. You can't even name your own running back. That's seriously fucked.
I forgot his name.
No, you're not even allowed to support them next year. I'm serious. You can't.
Yes, but I feel like this is going to be the same
Actually, I think
person.
we should do a challenge, right? One week you have to turn up and you have to remember as many as of your offense as possible. Like you have to, like from memory, you can do your own research and study. But 1 week you have to come down and you have to write down as many players from your offense as possible, and whoever gets the most.
What's the point? Let's play a game we can all play.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying do some research.
Let's make
Yeah.
Kiefer do whittles.
Yeah,
Who'd you write?
Ollie Gordon.
Oh, he's on the Dolphins, isn't
Yeah.
he?
I said A-Chan.
I put Brees Hall. Okay, this one.
I've got the Jets from that division.
He's still in this, by the way.
Yeah, because he had to fucking Google and then name a 3rd string running back.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit
Yeah,
should
yeah.
not be in the game. You said if he named an AFC team, he'd be kicked out. If you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Google to name a running back in your own division, can't even name your own team, you should be kicked out.
Yeah. Number 1 NFL analyst.
Next one.
Name a team who has been in a Super Bowl since 2020. I didn't write that, but since
Name a what?
2020. A team that's been in the Super Bowl since 2020.
Keith only knows 2.
The last 5 years.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Yep. Rams.
I've gone Buccaneers.
I put down the Rams.
Damn it.
No, I didn't. I put down the 49ers.
Ah,
I was going to
sweet.
put down the Rams.
We're back in.
and I didn't.
Get this guy gone.
All right. Name a team from the NFC East. Do you know who's in that division, Kiefer?
Google it.
The Giants, the Commanders, the Eagles, or the Cowboys?
Name any of those teams.
One of those 4 teams.
Well, Kevin, you see, well, he's not going to do Giants, right?
Or maybe I didn't
It's
do
his
them
own
earlier, so I'll
team.
do them now.
Yeah, okay.
Who have you put?
Giants.
Hold on, Commies.
I put the Commanders. Kiefer wins.
I am the number
fucking
one
give up.
NFL analyst of this podcast.
Harry, play the outro and you're fucked. Next week, come with a fucking sport you want to bet on.
Number one. Ramondre Stevenson. My mic is, yeah.
Tackle your losses with another episode of the Tackle for Loss podcast, the premium New Zealand NFL gambling podcast.
Into the end zone.